All right, today we're back and we're gonna be finishing the mini bike build. I just got my frame back yesterday. The camera's not gonna do it any justice, but I got the deepest purple that I could and it turned out fantastic. So, I figure we will start out with the front forks and then work our way back. I don't know, that's liable to change too. But we're gonna go ahead and build this. It's Friday morning, about 10 in the morning, and I am hoping to finish this tomorrow on Saturday. And don't forget to grease all your bearings back up. This is for your triple clamps and handlebars and well, not handlebars, but your triple clamps and everything. All right, so we got the front forks mounted. Everything turns pretty good. So now we're gonna put the front tire and the handlebars on. All right, so now the front tire's on, so it's progressing pretty good. I think I'm gonna wait for the handlebars when we're, sorry for the road noise. I think we're gonna be doing the handlebars and everything when we are done putting the back tire on. So, by the time this video's done, this bike should be complete except for the fenders. Girlfriend's dad is a body repairman, and someone who had this piled it up pretty good. So he's fixing the fenders, probably going to paint them black, but the bike should be done by the end of this video, so we'll see. Alright, so now the back tire's on. Got a little bit of new hardware. I put in new wheel bearings the whole way around this. So, I mean, everything rotates real good. But yeah, it's coming along pretty good. So, it's probably about time that I'm gonna start putting on the kickstand and stuff like that. So, the triple clamps are already tightened up. The handlebar clamps, they need tightened up after the bars are on. I noticed I ended up scuffing this a while back. I'm not too happy about that, but I can live with it. So, yeah, just small little odds and ends and we'll be almost ready for the engine. Alright, it's the next morning and we're back, so I ended up getting the kickstand on, so now it's finally off of the lift. So now we can do the handlebars, and then, shit, we're almost ready for the engine and then the final drive for it. I ended up going with a different spring for the kickstand. These stock ones, I don't have the strength to put this thing on, holy cow. When I took it off, even after I took it off, I was like, I bet you I'm not going to be able to get that back on. And I found one with pretty similar strength to it, but it's not quite as tight as the other one. So we'll go ahead and get the handlebars put on and hopefully get the engine in soon. Alright, so we're going to put the new engine in it. I ended up getting this one from my Coleman, and I figured before I throw it in, there's only an hour on this, so what better time to do an oil change than now. So, we got the intake for it. What I'm thinking about doing is, when I put the intake on the Predator, I got a jet kit for a Honda GX390, and it seems to run really well. So what I'm thinking about doing is taking the stock jets that I have left over from the Predator, because it's a 212, and then putting it in this 196. I think I'm going to start off with that, and then we'll just see how it runs. when I get the handlebars and everything all put together, we'll get the controls on. I am going to take that kill switch off and then mount it up to the handlebar switch. But we'll get the oil changed in this and then get it in the frame. Alright, so I was going to use the Predator jets for this carburetor because we're putting the intake on. And this is, let's see if we can get a look. Look at that. That's a non-serviceable carburetor. I cannot get that end cap off. So we are going to stick the intake on. We're keeping the stock exhaust for now. Maybe since the exhaust is still the old restrictive one, maybe we don't need the jets. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this together. I figure I'd point that out. So we're gonna be putting the jack shaft on. Now, I ordered a tensioner for this, and it doesn't appear to be the right one. So we'll see what kind of slacker we got. The engine's not bolted in, but the bolts are holding it, if that makes sense. Because you're gonna want all this loose, just to line all your stuff up. All right, so everything seems like it's lined up pretty well. There's a little slack in here, but nothing to really be worried about at the moment. This is going to need addressed at some point with the tensioner. I'll show you the one that I got for it. This is the one I ordered for it. And it just doesn't seem like it's quite right. And it's a steel tensioner. I never really seen that. Usually I've seen like the nylon ones. So we're gonna keep it as is for now, and then we'll address that in a upcoming video. All right, so it's back up on the stand again, and what we're gonna be doing is just adjusting our chain adjusters. This is gonna go together relatively quick, so I'm pretty excited. Not bad. It is a corny looking cover. I never was a big fan of these. But I got the back chain guard on, the front one on, as you see. And everything seems to rotate pretty good. So I think that leaves the controls and the throttle, the twist throttle, and the seat. I think that's it. So we got the brake hooked up, got the throttle hooked up, the on and off switch hooked up. Now, I cannot remember the brand that I purchased, but it's backwards. So off is actually run, and on shuts the engine off. I ordered this a while back, and I remember someone saying in the comments, they were like, mine's backwards than anybody else's, and this one is, I mean, so I guess it's got a nice security feature built in. You know, people are going to put it on to run, but yeah, we're going to put on the foot pegs and then the seat, and we're going to wire in the on and off switch, and I believe that's it. It's ready to start up. And then I got to clean this hog pen of a garage. So there's a bunch that I did that I didn't record. We've had people stopping all morning, so I apologize for that, but we're gonna put the foot pegs on, wire that in, and put the seat on and start it up. All right, and here she is done. I think it turned out pretty nice. I haven't got a chance to ride it, but we are gonna start it though.
So not too bad. I'm probably going to take it for a cruise and see if it needs tuned or what I can do about it. I might have to get a different carb to jet it. Might have to put the original airbox on. Who knows? But if you have any questions or comments, leave it down below. And thanks for watching.